Abusunya for me more kwa by the Richmond's media. Me amotimi nkan e mo son for access kojo aha e entertainment joint. Now Kelvin Taylor is in Ghana.
Answer. Taylor. Okay.
Last 2 days, I did a video saying that there has been this assertion, or it is trending underground, saying that Kelvin Taylor abelandu Ghana. Now, oba Ghana no, ye de nefa terminal 9. Na a government official security and an bon home. The Bimukra Chemu say a vice president or also says Siano, and ye didn't fear. Emma Kelvin Taylor, Emma de Cobon Huega. Ansana in here air trend se wakokos akodin kunim se siare okwa enuma Kelvin Taylor air to an say
What shall I render? And come up with
this is the doing of the Lord. Kelvin Taylor sabe post to I want a Facebook page say if you remember not long time ago na okatachie. Yes, Okatachie catch says so Bema Omra Ghana. And wabe kotu. If you are a man, come to Ghana. And I'm law. It is here Ghana. About Krama just say Empanimfo fie no she. Ebusian for Bibeka say. Na a year day. Anna Kelvin Taylor eden eko pie mu okoti. Me sure say unsu ubusa sa question ni bi. Aha the entertainment joint. Yet bibia be den ebe bremo. Abusian for emre bi atwa mu Kelvin Taylor ebe cassette ya Justice Baffour. Na ye bra Kelvin kwa chirem say or some evidence be or some videos be can say me brave fa ho na we any the bench warrant den eto bra Kelvin Echo Taylor so
and then no sorry Kelvin Taylor warranted that so it was Kyei-Baffour. Madam Tokonu wanted to move Kyei-Baffour to the Supreme Court. Court issues warrant for arrest of Kelvin Taylor Kevin, all because the High Court in Accra has issued a warrant for the arrest of social commentator Kelvin Taylor. Justice Eric Kyei-Baffour, who issued the warrant, said it was based on a vivid video in which Mr. Taylor reportedly made extremely scandalous and contemptuous statement against the court and the whole judicial administration of the country. Also, me kasetia court no, me kasetia the judiciary into a sending warrant. Yamechemi fi America to jail or Ghana. This was the same judge Madam Tokonu in her final days wanted to move to what? The Supreme Court. This is the same judge who basically jailed NCA for Baffour Bonny. And Baffour Bonny, his younger brother, was the man this judge jailed for 16 years.
International say our bear 5 warrants bench warrant and I say Ghana their own team si ho. Enuntina amanfo ni nya asema mo so ye bema come to Ghana, ye bema bra Ghana, if you are a man come to Ghana. Abusunya for NDC for aba party amenye nyenim say Kelvin Taylor a campaign kese pa at the tie NDC political party achi. Na omuwini ye no ana Kelvin ayede awura mu kuna ye se de ne kofa terminal 19 ana okobo ne ho adwa ana say government official na say government security boy e bra Kelvin ho.
Information reaching us indicates that Mr. Sansadeli again has been flown into Ghana. You have the video of the house and all that. Okay. He's been flown into Ghana. Now this Sansadeli is the one who brought Miss Sansadeli to Ghana, the fake doctor, who says we shouldn't say she's a criminal. He said we shouldn't say that because no court has said that. She wrote some letters to Metro TV and she's not a criminal or something like that. Okay. Mr. Sansadeli is the one who brought this guy. Now, Sansadeli has been flown into Ghana a while ago. He is reported at the airport when he arrived, and this is what we have been told. We hope it's not true. We just hope it's not true. He arrived as Kelvin Taylor. He went through gate 19. Gate 19 at the airport is reserved ordinarily for high-profile diplomats. So President Kufuor is abroad now. When President Kufuor is coming back, he'll go through gate 19. If a high-profile state official travels, say the Honorable Mahama, those who are not maybe inside governments, all of those people, they will all go through gate 19. That's the gate reserved for high-profile officials. He was met by national security in gross violation These national security people. And we are getting this information from people. I mean, in gross violation of a court order of a bench warrant, ministers may or may not be aware. President may or may not be aware. He has arrived in Ghana in gross violation of a court order. The court order was against contempt of court. He spoke certain things in which the court believed was scandalizing the court. Kweku Bako and Haruna Atta went to prison for saying things that the court thought was scandalizing the court. This guy sits in America, scandalizes the court in the name of politics. A bench warrant is issued. His party is in power. So the state security apparatus, sponsored by the taxpayer, goes to pick the guy who has scandalized one of the most important institutions of democracy, the courts, and they bring him in. You have not even heard the worst. The worst is that they send him. He came by United Airlines, according to the story. United Airlines flight UA996 from Washington, D.C. And he came with an entourage, according to the story. He didn't just come, he came with an entourage. And they are up and they are so the people at the airport don't quite see. People on the flight who told us. And guess what? The report is that sent him to Prestige Lake. Go and live in the house that is reserved for the vice president of Ghana. This is the same house that John Dramani Mahama lived in as vice president, and if
now ene ana muko pie mu Supreme Court Supreme Court no ana court aka say eye kwadu 4 say 5 na de born no o ma hwa no ma twa kwadu no ene ne kwadu no o ma twa kwadu no o ma twa maku 4 agu say no e bola enti me na media ne so na me hu say eye Kelvin lawyer abetwe say o say we are happy with the Supreme Court's decision. We are happy with the Supreme Court's decision. Our client is a free man now. Kelvin Kyei-Taylor's lawyer react to Supreme Court's ruling. And it says here the Supreme Court now really said Kelvin Kyei-Taylor or a free man.
Reaction to what has just happened at the Supreme Court. You are moving the motion.
You saw what happened. So yes. What happened?
How do you receive this news from the Supreme Court? The decision of the Supreme Court. That's exactly what you wanted. You got one.
We are happy to have that decision. And our client is now a free man.
There was an issue about why it took you that long time before eventually having this done today.
Yeah, the authorities are clear that when the decision is a nullity, it can be quashed anytime. So there's even the case of Cable Metal versus Barclays Bank, where the decision was quashed 9 years on.
Okay, wish you all the best.
Okay.
Thank you.
Otimi nante Ghana, otimi titangum, otimi ye do peso ye bia gum sebi. Do peso ye bia. Say the Kelvin there, live stream no, opekro be free USA aba Ghana de ababe mamo. Say no, bench warrant na ontimi wura Ghana, ni nyina ye twegu. Enu nti na mo de wura terminal 9 because no mo pesa manfo bi hu no. But ebeda montina manfo say ampa manfo say oboboa but abusuafo Kelvin Kyei-Taylor is a free man. Abusuafo yen kwene kwhwe okatachie abra no ochechechemu die nti ana eye court for ana say ye de bench warrant eto Kelvin Kyei-Taylor so no.
Arrest warrant no e die nti ne issue arrest warrant. Ye issue arrest warrant ni say the police should arrest you because the court has subpoenaed you. Ye kasa court has subpoena wa the mraka cho say bra ne be you no. Now if you will not come, then the police must arrest you and bring you to the court. Never chire dientia any kwase court in the punish you. So by operation of law, arrest warrant when it's issued, it is not for you to go to jail because arrest warrant is issued. Ave ye be grounds are branch you so challenge. More fire. Nani yanko ne ko bo video sa video na no shot ade white no wo did Justice Kyei-Baffour atem say o videos kire say Justice Kyei-Baffour well you compromise it yenyin free so o be ka kire adasane say Justice Kyei-Baffour e compromise and ye ekwan bi so the judgment ba na anko no said ye wo penwa wo bu court na nimtia Justice Kyei-Baffour say bra wa ma dan ye ntie de ye ya Justice Kyei-Baffour eko issue eye arrest warrant to no so na ye be ready arrest warrant na also seek to set us aside na gobi ye the arrest warrant to so eno ye ko Supreme Court na go set na aside wadwini mu ha if say warrant is in such a way that the moment you are arrested and you are brought before the court, the warrant is discharged. It is also when you go to the court and the warrant will have no effect again. Wadwini mu enti na wonya futufu enti afi ye ne judges ni bedi nkomo muntie asemo kan muntie.
I have tapes, audio. I will release them if the right thing is not done. Justice Kyei-Baffour has been compromised by this government, and the quicker the Chief Justice takes him off this case, the better for our judicial system, and also better for the Chief Justice himself. This is not a warning, but a serious caution. I have said, I have tapes, audio. I will release them if the right thing is not done. Justice Kyei-Baffour has been compromised by this government, and the quicker the Chief Justice takes him off this case, the better for our judicial system, and also better for the Chief Justice himself.
Eti abranche jani General Obi abranche time Justice Kyei-Baffour eti NCA case no so and was say our tapes our audios kire say Justice Kyei-Baffour ye compromise exactly why na Justice Kyei-Baffour say brananim for audio for tapes krono bra ne be kire ye nche ni kwase ye punish ye be ba be hwe ono ne police in the grounds of a application no very wap guy na adwene ne mu ye be read the points now make you know na fe ya hwe one by one ni ahwe de odikot na court it also wo judge or case so o audio o tapes kire man for say he's been compromised what's bra for audio ni tapes ni bra wa ma now say any may issue arrest warrant against you. Now, young contract arrest warrant na Justice Kyei-Baffour issued in 2020. If you feel civil rights or fundamental human right has been abused, there are processes that you go through. Constitutional and Article 33. It says that when you feel your fundamental human rights have been abused, you have to go to High Court and make sure you seek for a redress. It will head the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court judges in the year. If the Swagay said a fundamental human right, the arrest warrant was not issued in accordance with the law. Where is he supposed to seek a redress? Is it not a High Court? Supreme Court. There are so many cases. And this versus the Attorney General. So many cases are there. Which says that you cannot wrap the enforcement of your fundamental human right and make it more like a public spirited issue. Public interest in a case. Now coincidentally, Otina Honwa, Emma Jomama appointed 7 judges. Now quickly, what the other so set aside. Set the aside. Have a young warrior there, Daddy. Justice Kyei-Baffour issue arrest warrant. You read the arrest warrant, no? Now you read the wording of the arrest warrant. Niyan say arrest warrant is in such a way say the court in person work can say wo ya frasa bra na wo madia police moncheno enfamra. As it stands now, the arrest warrant is still effective. It ya hwa kwan ya be fa so a national security for be bo akwa we hu bai. No mo na ko Supreme Court to say omo kwa ma yi sa arrest warrant for abra mo arrested no. If the national security police by the time a guy we be free sa hotel no me no kasa me bi owo sa fie bi adwoma ma wie ye o wie ne service no see your function former vice president fio e hono mo de boy yakotra under heavy security. What kind of foolishness baby a Kelvin Taylor chini baby a president e hono ya second etimu a Kelvin Taylor abuse mo or ti baby a former president adwoma ma wie ne service no see your function no e hono mo de nakotra e hono mo de nakotra under heavy national security na adwoma ma na mse bibi chichi no na nkwasiade we wo so Tiele me kan yi na ye hwe kwan ye be fa so a say arrest warrant is still effective wa akwa we be free ni fie ho akopie eye court o Supreme Court o on the 22nd a ye arrest no if say o free sa fie ho e court o even see you arrest, you the arrest warrant also. You don't to no fly a list so. So the very moment our Orlando airport immigration is supposed to alert the police. National security is to alert. Supreme Court. That means all of you are in contempt of the courts. Mumu court unti. Na mutu wagdim kwa sasem. Sa abrantie wi. Oye hwanya. Kwa siase ye hwanya. Bola bedu ye hwanya.
Intela di yenim se eba Ghana enipa makuku damfo even otumfo kra no Kevin Taylor atwetwa bia bo mo wo hwe video ya eto so ya we ana na chese na power abeto Kevin Taylor nima na Kevin Taylor dan no se DJ na chese onwan power no. Now
you are getting the picture. The whole thing was planned to move some people who didn't deserve where they were to some places. Now do you get the picture? And it's not MPP people were so excited. Oh, Kevin Taylor, Kyei-Baffour has put Kevin Taylor a warrant on Kevin Taylor, this guy. I came to show Kyei-Baffour and his girlfriend's picture on my show. A young girl that he was sleeping with. If you don't know Kyei-Baffour, let me show you the face of Kyei-Baffour. I have his picture, him and his girlfriend, the Legon girl, and some other girls. I have some other pictures. This is Judge Kyei-Baffour. He said he sent a warrant after me. All because he was working his way to the Supreme Court. But you see, you don't basically destroy people's lives all because you have an ambition. There's nothing wrong you having an ambition, but you need to have the right ambition. You need to have the right ambition. And this is what we have been talking about. But I know sometimes, so in the past, something was created in the hearts of Ghanaians. Don't speak about the judiciary. When a judge sits in court, whatever the judge does, you don't have to even question the judge. So some bad judges, and I'm not saying Kyei-Baffour is a bad judge, I'm letting you understand, some judges took advantage of that and suppressed the people. In 2012, Judge Kyei-Baffour in 2012, he was a circuit court in 2012. In 2012, he was a circuit court. He superintended over a cocaine case. He turned into Kokonte. It was this man. 2012, he was a circuit court. He superintended over a cocaine case. That cocaine turned into Kokonte. 2012, go and check Kyei-Baffour's record. Nana Dankwa Akufo came and they moved him to the High Court. At a point, he was joining appeal court cases. And then Madam Tokonu said he is ripe to be taken to the Supreme Court. Kyei-Baffour. When he was in law school, 100 students in his class. Only in first 40, he wasn't part of that class. Yeah, he knows. He was in class with all these lawyers you are seeing. So we need to understand. It is not personal. It is us trying to fix the system and making sure that the right thing is done. We don't hate anybody. We can speak to the judiciary. We can condemn judges when they are not doing the right thing. It does not mean it should affect the judge's work. Because whatever commentary a journalist gives, when a journalist says a judge is being biased, it does not mean that I've infringed on your rights. It is up to you to make sure you do your job. If a journalist believes that some of the utterances and your actions, your body language, it does not really sound well or look good, a journalist has the right to question your body language. Do you guys want us to do lifestyle audit on judges in Ghana? Do you guys want us to do lifestyle audit? The kind of things wealthy people have amassed. When we do lifestyle audit in Ghana, most judges in Ghana will go to jail. Majority will go to jail. But that is not what we are talking about. We are talking about your actions and your conduct in the court. Judges are not supposed to be pleasing politicians. Judges are supposed to be just. Judges are supposed to look at the issue. Judges are supposed to speak and make sure everybody involved in the case is calm, because your decision can destroy lives. Because you don't want somebody to put your brother or your sister or your wife in jail for 16 years whilst you know some things were not done right. Whilst you know maybe the way you sat on the case, something wasn't right. You know deep down. If you decide to do lifestyle audit on Judge Kyei-Baffour, do you think Judge Kyei-Baffour you survive it? No. You won't survive lifestyle audit. Let us be a little bit, let us lower our ego a little bit. Let us understand people gave us opportunity. Let us respect the law, respect the power we the people we hold. The disrespect to senior judges, all because we are so affiliated to politicians. It is not going to do us any good. Flexing our muscles and making senior judges look like they are kids, all because a politician had made you who you are. Because at the end of the day, who is senior is senior. And this is where we are today.
Even a year pastor will cry, a year Duncan Williams say, hey, what Nina Momuna, what did you do? The young video near to us.
Paya we are singing, you show up Masarai, Bebediza, when the Corinthians or Nibia woman or Twinsan by Are, Duncan Williams. Honestly, Banus were bought the most a day or so and teaching. Wait, the quarter she had to say, Mire. Eddie didn't question someone TikTok was Duncan William. Wa bompa we are singing at the brofabo on Twinsan by Are. Now, what do you mean? Men's out table. I got in a court, a bank board, so we see cat Titsram or the Namgana or so I share Ibo for curtains.
Abusia for Sebeka Impa after say a year Justice Kyei-Baffour the warrant to Kelvin Taylor so still Kelvin by Bontin Sabet Tini go to Becky Kabi Treno Abusia for Becky Kabi Treno to Nani. They said the media and so picture way and air trendy. I almost say Vice President Eddie Fie I'm a Kelvin Taylor at the Abona Hobine. Now way and asambe to just say a brak ye tese Kelvin Taylor abedru Ghana no and a man focus abedru Ghana ne de na kwasha no eye the defense minister Dr. Omane Buama o ka se ono de won kasa mfa ho na se ye de Kelvin Taylor abakrom ha ono no de no onye say immigration officer so den to nim ho hwe because no person obekasa abusia for yenko hwe video ne bra.
Kelvin Taylor in the country. Unfortunately, I'm not an immigration officer, and so I mean, how do you expect? I mean, I'm not an immigration officer. I mean, for those who are interested in that, let me advise: the Freedom of Information Act. Take necessary steps. Find out from immigration, unless the person did not come through lawful borders. So. Some of these are things causing the national discourse.
And he was say if Kelvin Taylor is in Ghana, he is not immigration officer. Abusia for the chat one say Kelvin Taylor abe posti or Twitter. Now a more day year, young Cairo for no say the hyena will grow and eat the dirty slimy fox, which takes advantage of the vulnerable sheep. Political insect. Kelvin Echo Taylor. Oko comments na share. Obi say welcome home, welcome home, welcome home, welcome home. Abusia for me need to me say make akodi the NPP for and say NDC for them say aden no majano. What be can leave it in the comment section and I say leave your thought in the comment section. The name has always been Kojo and I'm out, baby.